Hey friends, today's video I am going to be walking you through how to look up pricing on eBay, the fastest and most efficient way to do it, and something that you need to be mindful of and watch out for as you are doing this. Hey friends, if I am speaking too quickly for you, do feel free to slow me down. You can click up here on your YouTube screen, scroll all the way down to playback speed, and put me on the speed that is most comfortable for you. Now let's get back to it. So I'm going to say first, if you are selling on eBay and setting your prices, what I'm talking about is you have something to buy, you have something to sell, and you're going in and you're like, how much should I price it for? What we're going to be doing is looking at sold comps, so sold items that sold that are very similar to what you are selling, and seeing what the market value is. Now, there's obviously some leeway and certain things you can strategies around this, but I'm going to show you the technique to do this. So there's two ways to do it. One is going to be within the listing, and then one is going to be within my seller hub. So I'm going to show you in the listing first. This is a listing that I have. It's a pair of Dansko shoes. My title is here, Dansko's Women, Susanna, Slip-on Mule, Clogs, blah, 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 right? So if you scroll all the way down, you fill out all your information for a listing, you see all the item specifics, make sure to fill out all of your item specifics. We're going to scroll down and then we get to the pricing, right? So you can select how you want to price it and then what you want to price it at. If you see this box over here, this is giving you a suggestion on what to sell. Now I've heard oftentimes, hey, that suggestion doesn't mean anything and it's not a good suggestion and this, that, and other. Here's the thing, friends, is this suggestion is coming from eBay's Terapeak data. So this is based off of what your listing is saying. This is what eBay thinks that your item is worth. Now, oftentimes it doesn't match up because of two reasons. One, because the way that it's looking it up, it's pulling in keywords that aren't actually helpful in looking up the comp. And the second thing is your listing is not really what the item is. And so it's pulling in different information. So what you can do here to get a bit more information in this is if you click on see sold listings, this is taking you to eBay Terapeak, right? So you can click through here and it's telling you your median. So the median's in the middle, the sold price range, the average shipping, the free shipping, right? And it's going to scroll down, or for other items, it would scroll down and tell you other ones that you have available. The other way that you can do it, which I prefer, is it's going to give you more information and you can have a little bit more detail in that, is going to your My Seller Hub. And before we go to My Seller Hub, I do want to tell you we're looking at this on the computer. This is what you need to be mindful of. If you're doing it in the app, and this, they told me this at eBay Open, so from eBay employees, eBay executives, the team that works on Terapeak and the app development, told me that when you do that same process, so if you are doing a listing in the app and you go to see what the price should be, the history that it's pulling is not as sophisticated as it's going to do on the computer. So this is why I list on the app. It's much easier. I do it in bed with my kids in the morning. We like to snuggle a little bit. I get my items listed on my phone, but then I come into My Seller Hub and I do this because this is going to give me the most accurate picture of what my item is worth. So we're going to go ahead and let's scroll down and look at one that would be kind of easy to look up. We'll look at the Dansko one too. These are all of my items. You can see down here, it says research price. This is taking me to Terapeak as well, but this is a much more comprehensive look at it. And what you can see here is it's pulling in, this is why the item amount could be slightly different, because it's just pulling in a basic Dansko mule shoes. If I know the exact style, I may want to, and it has these other keywords in here from your listing, you just click on it and it's going to pull that up and then hit research, and it's going to give me the exact listing. And it is telling me the last pair that sold was $30. You can also on this one go ahead and look at your active, right? So it sees mine on there, but the actives are $45. So it's sold for $30. My active, on average, the average listed price is $45. It's also going to tell you the average shipping cost and how much is free shipping and how many of these are being promoted, right? So as you're going through here, it allows you to have a better idea. You can scroll down and make sure that you are listing, that you're pricing competitively based off of the market and based off of your competition.